Hi my dear spirited minds, hope you're all doing great. Dear friends, mind is a double-edged sword. If we use our mind in a proper way, we lead a successful and happy life. If we fail to do so, the same mind drives us on the path of unsuccessful and miserable life. Then the question comes, how to use the mind in a proper way? What are the functions of the mind? A great Greek philosopher, Epictetus, says there are 7 basic functions of the mind. According to him, those 7 are 1. Choice, 2. Refusal, 3. Yearning, 4. Repulsion, 5. Preparation, 6. Purpose, and 7. Assent. These are the main or major functions of mind according to Epictetus. If we consciously focus on these 7 aspects or functions of mind and take charge of our life, definitely we are going to lead a happy and meaningful life. He says the proper work of the mind is exercise of choice, refusal, yearning, repulsion, preparation, purpose and assent. What then can pollute and clog the proper functioning of the mind? According to him, it's our own corrupt decisions. Yes friends, our decisions, some of the decisions we are taking without thinking much into the consequences. If we consciously take decisions and execute our life's plans, definitely we will be leading successful life. Let us look into them briefly. The first one is choice. We have in our life many choices. Some choices will give immediate pleasure and some choices will give pleasure in the long run. Then we need to be consciously and carefully take decisions. For example, a student has 2 choices. He can neglect his studies in the beginning and he has to struggle at the end during the examinations. If the student takes the choice of preparing from the beginning in a regular and systematic way, when the exams comes, he will be confident enough to face the exams without any fear. And similarly, refusal. There are many temptations in our life, distractions in our life. We need to refuse them. Unless we look into the nature of those choices, we can't refuse them. Just now as I said, some choices will give immediate pleasure and some choices will give in the long run pleasure and happiness. So we need to refuse some of the opportunities or temptations which will hamper our life. And third one, yearning. We all need to have a strong, yearning means strong desire. We all need to have a strong desire to improve our life in all walks of our life. That is, our way of behavior, our language, lifestyle, everything should be refined. That when we have that strong yearning or desire to improve our life, we will be leading a inspiring life where we will be a role model, where all the people of the society will look towards us. And then repulsion. Repulsion is going away from the negative aspects which will hamper our reputation, our health and our life. We need to be far away from these factors which will hamper our life. And then preparation. This is very important, friends, because preparation, many of us will be neglecting that. We'll be postponing. The students will postpone studies, majority of the students, and household people will postpone the savings, because sometimes it's very difficult to implement them, though they are very strongly desired. They strongly desire to save money and lead a peaceful life in the long run. But it's difficult because of the conditions. But we need to prepare for the future from now itself by taking cues or lessons from the past. For example, take the present case, friends. None of us prepared to face this COVID-19 crisis. And because of that, how many people are suffering? Almost all are suffering because of unpreparedness. Sometimes we cannot avoid the crisis or challenges or obstacles what will come on the path of our life. But if we are in a preparation mode, the pain will be less, the loss will be less. So preparation towards our future should start from the present by taking the lessons from the past. Our own life is an example, our own life is an indicator how we need to lead our life in future. And then purpose. We all need to have a higher purpose in our life, because of all the creatures, we human beings have the ability to refine at any level or at any stage of our life. So let us all fix a higher purpose in our life, then we will strive and lead a successful life. And then comes ascent. Ascent is acceptance, friends. Acceptance. Sometimes, if you want me to give an example, many of us will be feeling bad and wasting our present valuable time thinking about what happened in the past. That shouldn't be there. That takes away life from the present. When I'm saying life from the present, we'll be inactive, we'll be lifeless, because we are thinking the past, which is dead. So what I'd like to say you, accept what happened to you as it is. And some things we need to be very conscious and aware that some things we can change and some things we cannot change. So we need to have a clear idea what we can change and what we cannot change, and then we need to proceed towards our life. So dear friends, my request to you is that please kindly focus on these major functions of life and try to improve your life, because I know you will be doing that, because you are all spirited minds poised to win the battles of life and be a role models in the society. Thank you. This is Durga Yaragunta signing off.